Stu here with Raid Shadow Legends to talk about all these new books that you're going to be able to get very soon. Also about the update 2.12. Again, it should be this week, if not early next week. We will talk about that again right after we get done with this new stuff. Also, early September 2.2, which we don't have a lot of details on 2.2 yet, but we were told that there is a total of 30 to 35 champions being rebalanced, legendary and epics, a mix of both of those. But 30 to 35 to me is a lot of champions, and who knows what they're going to do. Who knows if it's going to be a total revamp. Maybe they're going to add one turn on to every counterattack champion out there, to Sifi, to everybody else that's on a 3-turn cooldown on a real powerful move. Maybe they're going to switch that to a 4th turn, along with, you know, buffing up the other champions that aren't up to par. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. It might be more, though, than just a buff and balancing check, right? It might be a little bit different. Hopefully it is. Hopefully they're going to kind of switch up everything so that we can make the game a little bit broader in terms of who we use in Arena, and then also how it goes with PvE content. On to the books. It is estimated that every 25 days you will be able to complete all these daily quests and get an epic book and a legendary book. And then it resets. So you can do that every 25 days. It might take you longer depending on how many quests you do, how often you log in and play the game. It will not just reset randomly on you. Once you complete it, then it resets and you can start doing the quests again. We did ask a couple specific questions about this. I did, on how hard it would be, because some of these quests down here at the bottom, the more advanced quest or random quest, talked about doing things with the clan boss in faction wars. And I asked specifically, is there any kind of criteria? Like, do we need to do 3 rounds of Faction Wars 21 to be able to complete that for the day? And they said no. It'll be things like kill 1 Faction War boss, win 3 Faction War battles without losing a champion. So if there is one like this, win 3 Faction Wars battles without losing a champion, and you know you might have issues on stage 21 that you're doing, well, for that day, drop down to 18, 17, 16, 10, 1, it doesn't matter. Run it through with your people. Don't lose anybody, and you've completed it, right? Then you've got it. You can move forward with it. So the advanced quests, they're going to reset at the normal time that we have, just like the daily quests do. Advanced quests will be divided into 2 categories. Every day, you're going to have the same repeatable quests for these 5. Complete all available advanced quests. Use 2 clan boss keys. So I guess, you know, we got to complete everything. Then we will complete this one. Use 2 clan boss keys, right? That's legitimate. We do that anyways. Do 12 crypt keys in faction wars. Not everybody probably does that, but again, if you just want to breeze through it, drop down to a lower one, you'll get some lower glyphs. There's nothing wrong with having some 1, 2-star, 3-star speed glyphs, especially if you need to get somebody to a certain speed. Those are good to have. And then win 3 artifacts from clearing dungeons. I mean, come on. Super easy. And then the fight in the tag team arena series 5 times. Now, I don't normally do that, so maybe I'll have to start doing that as well. Easy stuff, though. Very easy. All you have to do is fight in 5 times. It doesn't say anything about winning the battles. So then you'll have quests that rotate randomly from each of the following quest categories each day. These are the ones I asked about. So you have the clan boss quest, the faction war quest, arena quest, and development quest, which I don't know what a development quest is. I guess maybe developing your characters, leveling something up. Still, it's going to be easy since I asked them specifically about this, and of course we'll see when it comes out. But basically what all this is doing is just giving us an opportunity to get books in the game. Very good to have. So 2 types of rewards here. We're also going to get rewards when we complete this. It's going to be a random box rewards. It's going to include gems, energy refills, greater arcane potions, silver crypt keys, and tag team arena tokens. And then as you progress through it, it says here on this paragraph 3.2, it's going to be like anything else we do in this game. We're probably going to see a bar going across, and then at each milestone, you'll see whatever you're going to collect. If it's a gems or whatever else, you'll click on it once you're there, and you'll get those rewards. And then at the end, it says, at the end of this, you'll complete 250 advanced quests, which we're hoping it will take 25 days, which it should if you complete them all each day. Remember, it doesn't reset, so if it takes you a little longer, it could take you 30 days. So every 30 days, you're getting an epic book and a legendary book. Now, we haven't seen this yet. We haven't seen the bar go across to see where the epic book or the legendary book is, or how it's going to work out, but this is what they're telling us, which is pretty good. I know it's only every month, right? We need to get, I feel like we need to get to a point to where we're getting a legendary book every week. Then that makes sense to me. Maybe something along the lines of, if we get a void tower, that has a easy and a hard floors, and we can get legendary books and epic books from that as we go up at certain floors. That will help us out along with this. But it's an addition, right? This is a good thing that we're going in the right direction. I really love this. At least it's giving us something. And the only reason I mention more books is because these champions take a lot of books. We have so many legendary champions out there that just take an insane amount of books to use on them that one every month doesn't really cut it. But it's definitely going in the right direction, and I'm super happy to see them doing this. Really, really happy. So now we've got a few books, and yes, we have it in the bazaar, but the bazaar really isn't accessible to everybody at all. Not even close to it. So having this in here is great, but we do need, I truly feel like, just like the other games that I play, you get one a week to put into any champion you want to, even a legendary champion, and that's really the direction we need to go. That's only 4 a month. 4 a month isn't a crazy amount of, because, you know, we might need 15 for one legendary champion or more. And especially for some of those epic champions out there, they take 15. Warden takes a crazy amount, like 17 or 18, but there are still champions out there that take an enormous amount of books. In doing this, obviously they can't just give us all the books in the world, then nobody would buy books, right? But we do need avenues to be able to earn them, and I feel like 4 a month is very reasonable because I've seen it done. I've seen it done many times in many different games, and it's worked out really well. People still buy like crazy because people still spend like crazy. And when you're summoning, when you're a whale buying all these shards, summoning all these champions, and if you want to level them up, they will keep spending and buying the books. So there's no problem there. But we need something for low spenders, free to play, and we need something even for us whales to look forward to and be like, okay, now we're being rewarded for all the money we spend. Yes, we're going to keep spending the money, but we have something to do every day, logging in, doing these quests, and we're going to get rewarded for it, which is very nice because we still get energy, greater arcade potions. We're still going to get this random box from it as well when we complete it. So I like it. This is a very, very good addition, but it's coming in 2.2, which will be early September with all this champion rebalancing. Balancing and rebalancing, which I'm very, very excited about that as well. No new content. Yes, I know. Nothing about the battle pass. We haven't heard anything about that, but 1.12, which will be either the end of this week or early next week, will deal a lot with the arena stuff that we talked about. We're also going to get our Drexstar Blood Twin, which if you watched my last video and my Drexstar Blood Twin video, you've heard all about that. So we'll be able to start collecting his fragment in there. Everybody will be able to. It's not limited to tiers. So all of you out there will be able to try to go towards your Drexstar Blood Twin and get him within 100 days at minimum. And then whatever else, if it takes you longer, it takes you longer. 200 days, it doesn't matter. You're going to get a free legendary champion. And hopefully they're working on buffing him as well as getting us a way to get legendary books for him. Not just the way that I just talked about, but a different way. I really hope they introduce legendary books specific to him in the bazaar for a certain amount of bars. Like these are Drexstar Blood Twin tomes. You put them into him to level up his skills. You get them in the bazaar and they're at a much cheaper cost. That way you can get this champion and max him out and feel really good about playing the tag team arena and going in there and working toward this amazing champion. That will be a lot of fun. They also talk about a lot of bug fixes that we already went over for arena, things where people are taking advantage of arena, boosting, using the level 1 champion to bring over your turn meter booster. So they're going to be fixing that soon. This is 2.12, which should be very, very soon. The clan boss is really good. Of course, we can force close the clan boss that we're in and get our key back. So if you want to test things out, test them out, force close your app, force close whatever you have it up on your PC, whatever else, in the program. Don't just click, because if you click to leave the clan boss, it's going to record the damage that you're at right then. So make sure you force close it. You will get that key back. It's going to be pretty fun for testing out things. You'll get the key. And then bug fixes here with Torment that we talked about earlier as well. And then artifacts right now. I know it's so annoying. Whenever you look at your artifacts, you can't see what level they are. Some of them still say 16, 12, whatever else. Some of them say nothing, and you think they're a brand new artifact and you want to delete it. And then you click on it and you can see that it's been leveled up and then it's something you want. So be careful right now. This will be fixed. Be on the lookout for it. Pretty crazy. And then any other kind of bug fixes here. But that's really all we got. But they are going to bring us some more information. I think they're going to give us a total list. Since this is coming so soon for the champion balancing, I'm pretty sure that it's almost done. And that we're going to get a list on this soon. They said we're going to get a list on it soon. I don't want to mention how soon or a date. I just want to say that they're going to give us some more details about it. So it could be any day, it could be 2 weeks, you know, who knows. September's coming soon. But I just don't like to spit out dates. I like to keep it very broad and open because that's just the way it is, right? So we'll find out. As soon as we find out, though, you guys will know. You will definitely know, because if there's a whole slew of champion balancing, we're going to be brainstorming, thinking about, come up with some clever ideas and ways to use them, especially if a lot of these, you know, less used champions have been brought up. It's going to be great for all of us out there. All of us who have a legendary, or maybe you only have 2 legendaries, and one of your legendaries like a war chief and a war mother, and you wanted something else, right? You wanted something better. So that's what I'm hoping for. But these are all the notes here, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate your time. I cannot wait for these changes. Let's get past this. These are great changes. Let's get past this so we can get onto that Void Tower. So we can see a Void Tower video that they're supposed to be coming out with since this last month that they've talked about, so that we can see the actual Void Tower, what kind of rewards we're going to get, what we're going to be faced off against, and then we can get some new content. Because after we get the Void Tower, we got that extra content. Then it's just like, okay, we'll play around with the Void Tower for quite a while. We'll do our arena stuff for a while. We'll do these daily quests, and then we'll wait for something like a Hydra boss or mystical armor or anything else that they want to include into the game. But we should have stuff then to keep us pretty busy. Also, space. Geez, we need some space. I don't know about you, but a lot of us out there who summon all the time, we need some serious space. I know this doesn't affect a lot of you guys out there who don't summon a lot of champions, but for the ones that do, for the ones that actually support this game with the majority of money, this company needs to get this space going and give us an additional 100 space quick. Like, they should have already done this. They're always behind the times on this, so I'm hoping space comes as well. Again, that probably doesn't affect a lot of you guys, but it does affect the overall game, because we want those people that spend money to keep spending money so we don't have to. That's the best thing about this, right? That's what we want. That's it. Okay, thanks so much, everyone. Appreciate your time. I will see you guys all on a video soon.